The darkest manipulation tactics men use to control women. Have you ever felt like you're trapped in a web of confusion, doubting your own reality, and second-guessing your every move in a relationship? You're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the shadowy world of manipulation tactics some men use to control women. This is not just about understanding the tactics, but empowering ourselves with knowledge to safeguard our emotional and mental well-being. Let's unravel the reasons behind these tactics and shed light on the dark corners of relationships where dependency and emotional control lurk. Welcome back to our channel, Higher Personality, where we tackle pressing issues that impact our lives and relationships. Today, we're addressing a topic that's both sensitive and crucial: the darkest manipulation tactics men use to control women. Understanding these tactics is not just about identifying red flags, it's about reclaiming our power and autonomy in relationships. Unfortunately, some men view women as means to an end, seeking dependency and emotional control rather than mutual respect and understanding. By shedding light on these tactics, we can equip ourselves with the knowledge to recognize and counteract them, ensuring our personal safety and well-being. So, buckle up as we delve into this important discussion, aiming to empower and educate. Number 1. Withdrawal. Withdrawal, in the context of manipulation tactics, refers to the deliberate act of a man emotionally or physically distancing himself from a woman. This can manifest as silent treatments, avoiding eye contact, or even physically removing oneself from a situation or conversation. The aim behind this tactic is to create an atmosphere of uncertainty and doubt, leaving the woman questioning her actions, worth, and the stability of the relationship. Imagine Sarah, who is in a relationship with Mark. Every time they have a disagreement or when Sarah tries to express her feelings, Mark retreats into a shell, refusing to communicate. He might stop responding to her messages, become cold and distant, or even disappear for days without any explanation. This leaves Sarah constantly on edge, wondering what she did wrong and desperately trying to mend the relationship, often at the expense of her own emotional well-being. Impact on women. The emotional and psychological effects of withdrawal on women can be profound and damaging. Feelings of insecurity. Constant withdrawal creates an atmosphere of instability and insecurity. Women may begin to doubt themselves, questioning if they are worthy of love and attention, or if they are to blame for the man's behavior. Doubt. The lack of communication and emotional distance can lead to self-doubt. Number 2. Mirroring. Mirroring is a manipulative tactic wherein a man replicates a woman's interests, values, and beliefs to create a false sense of compatibility and connection. By doing so, he can quickly gain her trust, making her believe that they share a deep, genuine bond. However, this mirroring is often superficial, designed to manipulate rather than genuinely connect, ultimately serving the manipulator's agenda. Consider the scenario. Nina loves painting and often spends her weekends at art galleries and workshops. When she meets David, he quickly adopts an interest in painting, attending art events with her and even attempting to create his own artwork. Nina soon realizes that David's sudden interest in painting is merely a reflection of her passion, leaving her feeling manipulated and deceived. Impact on women. The impact of mirroring on women can be profound and disheartening. The disillusionment that follows when the mirroring is revealed to be a facade can lead to feelings of betrayal, mistrust, and questioning one's judgment. Women may begin to doubt the authenticity of their relationships, making it difficult to establish genuine connections in the future. Number 3. Guilt. Guilt is a potent manipulative tool used by some men to control women. By subtly shifting blame and implying that the woman is responsible for their happiness, well-being, or the success of the relationship, manipulators can make women feel guilty for expressing their needs, desires, or boundaries. Imagine the situation where Olivia and Max have plans to spend the weekend together. Max cancels at the last minute, claiming he's too busy with work. Olivia, feeling guilty and wanting to be understood, cancels her plans and offers to help Max with his work. Over time, Max continues to rely on Olivia for emotional support, subtly implying that she's the only one who understands him, thereby making her feel guilty if she ever prioritizes her own needs or desires. Impact on women. The manipulative use of guilt can have a devastating impact on women's emotional well-being and self-worth. Constantly feeling responsible for a man's happiness or the success of the relationship can lead to feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and diminished self-worth. Over time, this emotional toll can erode women's confidence and autonomy, making them more susceptible to manipulation and control. Number 4. Intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is a manipulative tactic wherein a man alternates between rewards, affection, compliments, and punishments, criticism, silent treatment, to keep a woman on edge and unsure of where she stands. This cycle of unpredictability strengthens the man's hold over the woman, making her more emotionally dependent on his approval and validation. Consider the relationship between Hannah and Owen, where Owen alternates between being loving and affectionate and being distant and critical. One day, he showers Hannah with compliments and affection, making her feel valued and loved. The next day, without warning, he becomes cold and distant, criticizing her choices and behavior. This constant cycle of reward and punishment leaves Hannah feeling anxious, constantly trying to please Owen and regain his approval. Impact on women. The cycle of intermittent reinforcement can have a detrimental impact on women's emotional well-being, causing anxiety, uncertainty, and a constant need for validation. The unpredictability of a man's behavior can lead to feelings of insecurity, self-doubt, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Over time, this emotional turmoil can erode women's confidence and autonomy, making them more susceptible to manipulation and control. Number 5. Isolation. Isolation is perhaps the most insidious manipulation tactic, wherein a man gradually removes a woman from her support network, making her more dependent on him. This can take various forms, from undermining her relationships with friends and family to exerting financial control, thereby increasing his control and power over her. Take the example of Mia and Jake living together, and Jake insists on controlling their finances, making Mia dependent on him for money. This financial control not only isolates Mia from financial independence, but also increases her dependency on Jake for basic needs, further strengthening his hold over her. Impact on women. The impact of isolation on women can be devastating, leading to increased dependency, diminished self-worth, and a heightened susceptibility to manipulation and control. Being isolated from one's support network can make it difficult for women to recognize and escape from abusive relationships, making them more vulnerable to emotional, psychological, and even physical harm. Breaking free from isolation can be a daunting and challenging process, requiring courage, support, and resources to rebuild one's life and regain autonomy. They start to second-guess their feelings, beliefs, and actions, wondering if they are valid or if they are overreacting. In summary, withdrawal as a manipulation tactic leaves women feeling bewildered, anxious, and perpetually on edge, further reinforcing the manipulator's control over the relationship. Recognizing this tactic is the first step in reclaiming control and prioritizing one's emotional and mental well-being. Conclusion. In wrapping up today's discussion, it's vital to understand the depth and breadth of the manipulation tactics some men employ to control women. Recognizing these tactics is the first step towards empowerment and breaking free from cycles of manipulation and control. It's crucial to prioritize your personal well-being and autonomy in any relationship. Always trust your instincts. If something feels off or manipulative, it probably is. Don't hesitate to seek help or confide in someone you trust. Remember, you are not alone, and there are resources available to support you. If you've experienced any of these manipulation tactics or have insights to share, we encourage you to comment below. Your experiences and perspectives can be invaluable in helping others recognize and navigate similar situations. For those in need of assistance or resources, we've provided some helplines and links in the description below. Lastly, if you found this video informative and believe it's essential to spread awareness about these manipulation tactics, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Higher Personality. For more insightful content, and share this video with your friends and family. Together, we can create a community of empowered individuals equipped with the knowledge and resources to build healthy, respectful relationships. Until next time, take care and stay empowered.